Hey y'all, I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm going. Okay, so basically, I'm going home. I'm so excited. Like, I feel like when you come to uni, people will be saying, "Oh, you're not gonna miss home. It's gonna be fine." Actually, nobody said that to me. Not gonna lie. Everyone was like, "You're really gonna miss home." I was like, "You sure? Are you talking about me? I'm gonna miss home. Are you sure?" But yeah. I'm going home. I've missed my house. I miss my family. I've got a relationship seminar that I'm going to on Saturday. Gonna hang out with some of my family on the Sunday, and then on Monday I've got this like conference thing for law, which should be really really good. So I guess I'll see you guys at home. I know.
Right.
Where's the other one? Hello. Hi, Kike. I'm right down.
Broken vessels on a broken shelf, but I keep it to myself. I try and I try to fill the void in me, but I need to be set free. But every time I try, I find myself denied by all these distant memories. I find myself denied from everything that's meant for me, until I realize you're everything I'll ever need. Until
When you're in a relationship, it's always good to define your relationship first and foremost. When you're in a relationship with somebody, what is this taking us to? You want to find out. You should ask questions. The truth is, if you look at me, I am not boasting. Even after one, I am a hot babe. So yes, I have guys around me that wanted a relationship and everything, but all of them came across as selfish people. I love to share my experience with someone that I think cares to listen. So all of these guys around me just wanted to talk about how sexy you are, when can we link up, and all of that. And when I intend to talk about, the seminar that I went for, or the latest technology out there, or what I intend to achieve in the next 5 years, they're not interested. They just see me as a chatterbox. Whereas there's this guy that loves to hear me talk about these things, thinks it's so interesting that a girl of my age is interested in finding out what she wants to become in the next 5 years. So I got interested in him. Oh, you're selfless. Out. You know what? I like you. I want to start dating you. I gave him a tough time. But guess what? He was around. He did not give up. He will tell you, I don't need to rush you because I'll put you in my sister's state. I don't want any man rushing my sister. So if I love you if I claim to love you, then you're my sister, you're my everything, and I just have to abide with what you want. So love is selfless. If you're in a relationship and the person's coming across as selfish, not thinking about you, sorry, that is not love. Like an angel, and all of a sudden I wanted sex. I wanted to drop my principle. I wanted to say, you know what, I just wanted, since we're getting married. Yes, I will tell her, I used to tell her, I'm like, let's just do this thing. Especially when we fix the wedding date. We're getting married now. We've done our introduction, let us do the thing. But, like I said, it scared me. He said, if we do this thing, I will not marry you. I mean that I already found someone that loves me this much and I love him already. You have to marry me, oh, really? Where am I going to find another man like you? So I just had to abide. And I thank God for that wisdom.
we lift our hands in worship as we bless your holy name. You deserve the glory and the honor. We lift our hands in worship as we bless your holy name. For you are great, you do miracles so great. There is no one else like you.
It says that what manner of love is this, that he gave himself for us, that we also should give ourselves for the brethren. So first thing is, love entails giving. Entails giving, and you don't give something that is not the best to the person that you say you love. So first thing is you give out of love you have for the person. So giving is very important.
Hey guys, I'm just going to talk a little bit to you guys about this relationship seminar that I went to. So in London, I go to this church called CNS, New Covenant CNS rather, tense. And they held like a youth relationship seminar type of thing, and it was literally so useful. The topic of the day was love versus sex, which I feel was something that as Christians we don't talk about enough. Like, I feel like sometimes Christians don't talk about sex, but that means that some of us young Christians will learn about sex outside of a church environment, and then we're learning things that maybe we shouldn't. That's not really, that's a more of a worldly perception instead of a biblical perception type of thing. So this was really, really interesting that I got to go to this, and it was very, very fun. It was very useful. We talked a lot about what love is. We also talked a lot about sex, and I feel like sex is such a topic that we run away as the church. We run away from it a lot, and we need to talk about it because it's something that's so serious. And I think one of the things that the lady spoke about a lot, she said, you know, I think sometimes people think as Christians we're expected not to want to have sex. But that's not what it is. She was talking about how she wanted to have sex. She wanted it bad. And her husband was like, yo, listen, behave yourself. You know, and sometimes we just need that check. We need someone to be like, yo, behave yourself. Know what you're doing. If you guys are looking for a church in London, I would 100% recommend it. I'm going to leave all the details in the description box. So have a look if you feel like that is something you might be interested in, because we are very welcoming. We very much want you to come. So I'm home and my family made me go shopping. As in, they've been waiting for me to come home so that I can shop for them just because I can drive. Ish. That's right. But in other news, I've missed my baby roll. I'm so glad to be back with him.
Say that you want to save me.
Love is patient, love is kind. Love is not jealous. Isn't brag and is not proud. Love is not rude. It is not selfish. Cannot be made angry easily. Love doesn't remember wrongs done against it. Love is never happy when others do wrong, but it is always happy with the truth. Love never gives up on people. It never stops trusting, never loses hope, and never quits.
Love will never end.